Social and community responsibility is one of Juken New Zealand's core values. Whether it be providing employment, housing, charitable contributions and environmental sustainability, or health, education and cultural enrichment projects. Let's hear from some of our local leaders and members of the public to see how Juken is an integral part of the community.
Capital Precast Solutions is a company that manufactures frames and trusses for the residential house market in New Zealand. In 2007, Juken came to us with J-frame and we started using that in our frames. We were world's first, in fact, customer of J-frame. We were instrumental in distributing that nationally through Bunnings. With Juken, we've been involved in a sponsorship around the Dalefield Hockey Stadium. We try and get on the bandwagon with Juken with these community events. J-frame has been great for our business and it's built our business very swiftly. We believe and we're quite proud of the association with Juken and the fact that we've managed to employ so many local people and contribute to this local economy.
Macaulay's Transport, been operating for over 50 years now. We are New Zealand wide, 29 staff and 23 trucks. The loyalty of working with J&L has been a big part. We certainly would not be where we are today without them. Because we've grown as J&L have grown and they've made us grow, we've purchased more land, 10 acres, to facilitate the more on-demand trucks and warehousing that we're going to need. As far as J&L's community and charitable work, I do believe they are one of the biggest and the first to put their hands up with any type of project in the Wairarapa. Not just a working team at J&L, but a few good mates.
Kiwi recruitment really came about because there was a void in the marketplace for a recruiter of personnel, and that was driven by the fact that we had a company such as Juken that also had a massive need that we were able to convince and work together. And I think it's also fair to say that with the advent of the turf down at Clairville and the hockey fraternity, if it wasn't for Juken's major contribution towards getting both the facilities there plus the turf, we wouldn't have had the likes of the Blake Sticks and their recent international series to be able to attract that sort of level of international sport to our region.
Central Group Forklift and Trucks has been running now for coming up 20 years. Our fleet of forklifts has grown from 20 forklifts now approaching 600. Our company's first introduction with Juken was back in the early 90s, was for a new plant that was being built. We see lots of work going on with Juken in the community. In the old days, the drag strip was part of the Masterton Airport. We would take a forklifts down in the weekend and set up concrete blocks. Over time, as the drag strip's grown and Juken's help, they've been able to create a purpose-built drag strip. They have international dragsters and racers coming in. We see Juken leading the way and be seen to be leading from the front.
Juken do a lot in our communities across the Wairarapa, but especially in Carterton, the construction of our new event centre, and that was a cutting-edge technology for seismic protection against earthquakes. It's basically a system where the building can be rocked back and forth, it's pre-tensioned, and it always returns to the vertical in a big earthquake. Juken demonstrate community leadership in a number of ways, but one I would like to highlight is their environmental awareness. They have an area where they've planted, and that's where they put some of their waste product, and these trees there take it up. So they're not polluting, but they do a lot out there, and it's much appreciated by our communities. Everyone recognises as being at the cutting edge of what they do.
To find out more about Juken's community projects in your area, check out the community page of our website. Juken, proud to be a New Zealand company helping New Zealand communities.